Hey everyone, BD5 Pilot with you on a Saturday morning, and I'm doing my least favorite thing I have done on this BD5 yet. Since the braking system on this is over 20 years old, I was recommended that I take these master cylinders out and rebuild them. And I actually have done it on this side, and thank goodness for those inspection plates that BD Micro recommends, because I would not be able to get into here otherwise, especially with the vent set up there. It's I've torn the hell out of my hands getting back up into there to remove and then rebuild that part and then get it put back in. I've got the other side actually apart right now, so you can see how that looks when it's all pulled apart. Let's see how well you can see into there. And now I've got the right side master cylinder up here getting ready to pull it apart, and then those are the set of instructions to put the new seals in. Let's see, I've got a bag here. There's the new seals right there. And for your viewing pleasure, that is the master cylinder pulled apart with all the old seals. I've cleaned everything. I'll be putting it all back together now, and then only cussing a slight amount as I try to get it back inside the aircraft. There it is, all reassembled, cleaned up. Seals work good now. Action is smooth. So about to go back in the plane. So now both sides are reassembled. All the bolts are in place. And I do need to still put the cotter keys up at the top. But I've got a light set up here so I can watch my reservoir. And I'm going to start refilling the brake fluid from the brake pucks themselves. Well, nose of the bird is back together. And the beauty of getting that done, yes, I've been avoiding that. The beauty of getting that done is I don't have to worry about taking that apart again. And actually, I hope I never have to do that again. I think I will pay someone to do that if it ever has to be done again. Now, since I've got this all apart, I can get back to work. Remember, I was working on getting that fresh air vent, that NACA duct on the nose of the plane, to feed in through an 1.5-inch hose to the panel vent, which really a cool thing from Avio. I really like this panel vent, but I was having trouble with the earlier design. I was actually trying to make it work with the existing valve, I should call it. It was an on-off slider for that air, and I was trying to incorporate it into a system that would then duct it over, so I could close it off in case it was raining. But that's not working out. So I made a new piece and used that as a template, and marked where the glare shield would interfere with this, and so I'm going to design a piece that brings this out and down, and then takes the piece of ducting I did make for that other, and then mount it probably right about here, so it's down far enough it doesn't interfere with the other structures on that glare shield. And it's just a matter of fabricating those parts, which I may do tomorrow, and then put that back together, or I might just get ornery and not do anything tomorrow. So I'm sounding like this BD5 really beat me up today, and it did. This was a difficult job to rebuild the brake master cylinders. And anyone out there who's done this on their BD5, my hat's off to you. That's a hell of a lot of work. BD5 Pilot's out for now. Everyone have a great weekend.